So one of our first options when it comes to audio processing is this HPF knob. What is HPF? It stands for high pass filter. What is a high pass filter? Well, it's basically a filter that allows all of the high-end frequencies of that source to go through, to pass through. That's why it's called a high pass filter. There's also what you would hear is a low pass filter. What is that? It allows all the low frequencies to pass through. So right here, we can pull up our high pass filter, and if I turn it on, you can see that I've inserted it at about 178. If I start some audio, you'll be faithful forevermore. When I turn it off, you can hear there's a lot of low end kind of mud in the vocal. You got, and I know you will do it. And when I turn it on, it kind of cleans up a lot of that low end muddiness. Same thing if I were to go to a high pass filter. God, you do great things. Come on, oh hero of heaven, let's shout it through every storm. You hear when I'm real dramatic and twisted, you can hear what it's doing to the audio. You have done great things. So what would you use a high pass and a low pass filter for? Honestly, everything. I think I have a high pass filter on every single input, including stuff that needs a lot of low end, like a kick drum or a bass guitar or a synth bass. I still use it on those because there's a lot of stuff in those real low frequencies, like 30 hertz, 40, 50 hertz, stuff that you can't really hear, but you can kind of feel, and it adds a lot of mud and a lot of stuff to the mix that you don't really want. Having that high pass filter in and having a low pass filter in can really help clean up your mix. Some of the best mixes I've had, I've really only had to use a high pass and a low pass filter. If you get your miking correct and you get your gain correct, a high pass filter should fix a lot of that stuff that you don't really want, making it so you really don't need that much EQ.